Hello, Mike. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
Good.
Okay, so I closed a job and I just want to do a simple invoice. Is there a simple way for me to do an invoice in Smart Tech app?
Yeah, sure. So I see from the list here that we closed number seven, job number seven before. So
Right.
is that the one you want to invoice?
Let's invoice job number 7.
Okay. Um, to, to invoice job number seven, the first thing we need to do is pull up the report of the jobs. So I'm just going to expand this menu as we can see that this report function here has a little arrow, which means it's going to open up some more options beneath it. You see, so we've got an invoicing or maintenance scheduling. But if I open up the jobs report here, we'll see that job number seven has appeared, whereas it will not have appeared on the dispatch board because it's in a closed status. Obviously,
Thank
we
you.
don't want every closed call on the dispatch board to hang around.
Good
Does that
point.
make sense?
It does. Thank you.
So super. Okay. Now from here, same as on the dispatch board, if I click on the job number, it's going to reopen that job for me. So this will then remind us who the customer was, what work we did. Oh yeah, the unit stopped working. Oh, I remember I sent somebody out and they had a look at that. So now what we want to do at the end of the life cycle for this job is the invoice button. So if I click on invoice, it's going to open up and show any previous invoices that we put in. Now, previously, we put in a trial invoice of 52.35, which we didn't fill out, so we can ignore that one for the moment. If I raise the invoice that we actually want to send now, then we'll see. We've got this in front of you. And don't be confused. This can be as simple as you like, Tom. So in here, we have an item. So let's say carry out works as discussed. We can categorize it, in terms of what we're looking for. Was it
Let's say
labor?
labor.
We're going to say it's labor only. Okay, one. And then how much did we charge the customer for this?
Well, and what is quantity for the number of hours?
Yeah, because this can build up. What you could do is you could go through and have hourly rate, 4 hours at
Okay.
$80 an hour. Then you could add another line and say, oh, and I put these consumables in. Then you can put another line in, say these materials.
All right.
Um,
For now, let's just say $250.
okay, so we did some work for $250. If you click add, then that has added the price to the customer
To the invoice.
for the invoice. Yes, when we're ready, we just click send to customer, and the email with its invoice attached to it will go out to the customer.
Okay, so the price that we put in was 250 before tax, and based on your tax, local tax, it added 30, and that's why the total invoice price was 280.
That's correct.
All
And
right.
on a later session, Tom, we can look at where we set the tax rates if you like.
Okay. And then we can put notes in here if we want to the client, like thank
Yes,
you for your service. Thank you for your, not your service. Thank you for your business.
indeed so. And just to make it even more personal, the email itself can be personalized. So if you've got regulatory requirements that you need to put in the footer, it can put regulatory requirements, and you can even update it monthly if you've got a specific thing that you want to go out to all customers every month, reminding them of the great service you offer.
Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome, Tom.